Hi and welcome! I would like to present Rekeen 3D Studio System. Today's topic, Slideshow controller. In this episode, I am going to show a configuration of Rekeen system with an app called Streamdeck Mobile by Elgato, used to control content from an external source. Firstly, let's open Elgato's website, elgato.com. The company has an app for iPhones which we have to install on our device. Let's choose the Streamdeck Mobile section. Once downloaded, we need to register in the app and meet few other requirements. More info can be found on Elgato's website. Next, we need to go to Downloads section to install another application on the Rekeen's PC station. Let's download Streamdeck for Windows onto our PC with Rekeen. When it's done, let's run the file and follow steps in the window. Let's press Next. We need to accept the terms of the installation. Then we choose a destination folder, click Next, and after that install. In the pop-up window, we need to allow the app to make changes by clicking Yes. After a short while, the installation is done. Let's run the application. Next step is to connect application on Windows with the one on a mobile device. Both devices need to be connected to the same local network. On the PC, let's click on an arrow in top left corner next to the name. We need to choose Add iPhone. Now we need to run the app on the phone. The app will try to connect to already existing networks. We need to go back to the main menu. We need to choose Add connection. Now, using a phone camera, let's scan the QR code shown on the PC. Connection has been established. In a search bar on a PC, let's write hotkey. We click on the hotkey and then drag it to left-hand side. We can drop it in any window. We can now name the function. I'll name it Previous. This button will trigger an action to go to a previous slide on a slideshow presentation. We will assign it to F1 trigger button on Rekeen's system. Let's press hotkey below and then on a PC keyboard let's press F1 key. In the same way, we can create more buttons. This one I'll name Next. We will assign it to F2 trigger button. This button will trigger an action to go to a next slide on a slideshow presentation. As you can see, all buttons also show on the mobile app. Using Shown method, we can program and control any trigger from a Rekeen Studio through a mobile app. On a laptop which is connected to the same network as other devices, we will run a slideshow presentation. The presentation will be shown on a virtual monitor inside a 3D Studio. On a laptop, we first need to install Rekeen Slideshow Controller application, which can be downloaded from our website rekeen.com from Downloads tab. Let's run the file, then allow the app to make changes by clicking Yes. Then follow the installation process. And let's create a desktop shortcut. Installation will be done shortly. And now we can run the application. Windows Firewall will ask about access to public and private networks. Tick both boxes and then click Allow Access. In the window, we can see the IP address that the laptop is connected to. We can now close the window. The application will still be active and running in the Systems tray in the bottom right corner next to a clock. Lastly, we need to configure triggers in the Rekeen system. Let's run 3D production on Rekeen's software. From the bar on the top, we choose Option and then Configuration. We go to Trigger tab and choose Key F1. We also need to choose Advanced mode on the right-hand side of the window. From the list of triggers, we choose Remote Control Send Command. And click Add. Using Find button, we search for an IP address that matches our laptops. We choose the correct IP and double-click on it. And then we assign command. I'm choosing Previous. Now we need to set F2 trigger in a similar way as we did for key F1. We choose Advanced Mode and then from the trigger list, Remote Control Send Command. Again, we search for the correct IP address. And we double-click on the IP. This time we set command Next. Setting up those commands matches our button settings on the Elgato's application on the PC. We confirm the settings by clicking OK. That's how the whole setup looks like. On the laptop, we've run Rekeen Slideshow controller and a slideshow presentation. The signal is sent to Rekeen system through NDI or HDMI connection and then can be displayed on a virtual monitor. When the configuration process is done, a mobile device sends commands to Rekeen system, which with the use of programmed triggers, sends the commands to a laptop to change the slide. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention.
Rekeen. Keen on record.